Would you eat food cooked with blood? Before you answer, let me tell you a story that will leave you thinking twice before eating anywhere again. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe for more powerful stories. In a quiet village in Nigeria, there lived a woman named Ijeoma, a popular food seller. She was in her late 30s, dark-skinned, plump, and always had a cheerful smile. People loved her food. Her soups were always thick, her jollof always rich, and her beans soft and tasty. Every day, people would rush to her small shop near the market square. Traders, farmers, travelers, and everyone wanted a taste. It wasn't just food, it was an experience. People used to say, if you eat Ijeoma's food, you will lick your fingers and come back again. But what they didn't know was that there was a dark secret behind her cooking. One day, a young lady named Ngozi moved into the village. Ngozi was 24, slim, chocolate-skinned, with a curious spirit. She rented a small room just beside Ijeoma's shop. At first, she loved the aroma that always came from Ijeoma's cooking. But after a few days, she started noticing strange things. Whenever Ijeoma finished cooking, she would lock her shop and disappear inside for long minutes before serving. Ngozi also noticed that Ijeoma never bought much meat, fish, or seasoning from the market, yet her food was always rich in taste and flavor. One night, Ngozi woke up to use the bathroom. That was when she saw something that almost made her scream. Through a tiny hole in the wall, she saw Ijeoma in her kitchen with a small calabash filled with what looked like thick red liquid. Ijeoma dipped her hand inside and whispered incantations before pouring it into the soup pot. Ngozi froze. She wanted to scream, but fear gripped her throat. Could it be blood? The next day, Ngozi couldn't eat from Ijeoma's shop, but people kept rushing there like nothing was wrong. They laughed, ate, and praised the food. Some even joked that eating Ijeoma's food made them stronger. But Ngozi kept observing, and she noticed something more disturbing. People who ate too often from Ijeoma's plates started behaving strangely. Some fell sick suddenly. Some lost money mysteriously. Some had bad luck in their businesses. Yet, they always craved her food like an addiction. It was as if Ijeoma's food had a spiritual hold on them. Ngozi confided in her friend, Chinedu, a young man who sold phone accessories in the market. At first, Chinedu laughed. Ngozi, it's just food. You are overthinking. But one evening, Chinedu also saw Ijeoma washing a strange cloth behind her shop, stained with something reddish. That was when he believed Ngozi. Together, they decided to investigate. One rainy night, Ngozi and Chinedu hid behind Ijeoma's shop. The market was quiet. They watched as she brought out her cooking pot, then carefully unwrapped a small black nylon. What they saw made their blood run cold. Inside was blood-soaked cloth. Ijeoma squeezed it into the pot, humming an airy song. Then she stirred the pot, smiling to herself. Ngozi covered her mouth to keep from screaming. Chinedu's hands shook. This was no ordinary cooking. It was ritual. The next morning, Ngozi and Chinedu went straight to the village elders. At first, no one believed them. How could cheerful, kind Ijeoma do such a thing? But that evening, the elders and some men followed quietly and caught Ijeoma red-handed in the act. She was arrested immediately. When questioned, Ijeoma confessed with tears streaming down her face. She admitted that a strange woman has once introduced her to a ritual. If she mixed menstrual blood into her food, people would keep coming. Her shop would never lack customers, and money would always flow. And truly, it worked, but at the cost of people's destiny. The entire village was thrown into chaos. People cried, realizing they had been eating her food for years. Some fell on the ground, wailing. Others vowed never to eat outside again. Ijeoma was banished from the village, and her shop was destroyed. As for Ngozi and Chinedu, people hailed them for their courage, but deep inside, they carried the horror of what they saw for the rest of their lives. So I ask again, would you eat food cooked with blood? Be careful where you eat. Not every smiling face is genuine. Not every sweet food is safe. Sometimes, what tastes good might be destroying you silently. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to subscribe for more real-life inspired stories that would open your eyes.